Have you ever gone to the range to warm up before a round and you hit them perfect? And then 20 minutes later you're on the tee and you have no game whatsoever? What happened between the driving range and the first tee? How did your game disappear? Happens to all of us. Certainly happens to me. Well, today we're going to tackle that subject. After Annika Sorenstam shot 59, she was invited to play in a men's tournament. Imagine that. Someone off the LPGA playing with the men. She thought it might be fun, so she didn't even think about it. She said, sure, if somebody wants me to play, I'll play. Well, somebody set it up. She was going to play in a men's tournament. And it turned into a media circus. I mean, some of the men players said, how can this be? She's taking the job of a man who could get paid that week, and she's taking his spot. I mean, we don't like it. But she had just shot 59. Why shouldn't she get a shot? And it would be good for the game. It would be good for the LPGA as well as the PGA. So she was going to play. So they set it up. And of course, there was a huge media circus. And her caddy tells the story that he's on the first tee with the clubs and waiting for it to come down and get on the first tee. And when she enters the first tee, he didn't even recognize her. She was white as a ghost, pasty, and staring off into space. And he said, Annika, you okay? And she said, he goes, relax. It's going to be okay. You're going to play fine. You're going to do very well. And she's like, he said, just remember one thing, your pre-shot routine. And of course, she had a tremendous pre-shot routine. There were so many seconds. And he took a stopwatch out when it was her turn to hit the stopwatch, timed it, and she hit the ball right on the last second of the pre-shot routine. And not only did she hit it pure, I think she hit it 20 yards further than she usually does because she was so juiced up. And of course, you can see the video of her walking off the tee like, thank God that's over. But that's what got her through it. That's what got her through her mental breakdown. Is a pre-shot routine. And as you know, most pros you see have some sort of pre-shot routine. Some of the best amateurs have a pre-shot routine. Do you or I have a pre-shot routine? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I can't explain it, but I think that's the key from taking great shots from the range out to the first tee. Because if you master your pre-shot routine, your body becomes aware like, oh, boom, 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 woof, good swing. Boom, 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 woof, good swing. Let me show you what I do for a pre-shot routine. First of all, I line up the shot with my club, get right in back of it. So I line it up. I never look at the fairway again after I have the line. Doesn't matter. My club's going to go to the spot I picked. I'm going to line my body to the spot I picked, and I'm just going to let it go. I do like a 5 count with my club and feet. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let it go. I hit that right in the center of the club. I pushed it a little because the pressure was on, but I'm in the fairway. I'm in good shape. Can't beat that. If I do that every time I'm on the first tee, I'm happy. So having a pre-shot routine ingrains it in your brain that you're going to hit a certain tempo and a certain body movement that goes along with it. And you can use any club in the bag. You could use it with your putter. You could use it with your chipping, sand shots. I mean, my putter, I have a slight forward press, very slight, because I don't want to change the angle of the putter, just to get the hands moving. You know, you can do it any club. Guys like Trevino, he had like a 3-step. He'd go 1, 2, then one more, and hit. Watch him do it all the time. Ben Hogan. Ben Hogan had a waggle to start and show you how he was going to hit. I can't imitate him, but nice waggle. And then just before he hit the ball, he'd just do a knee cock and get the weight going. A lot of the old timers did, right? If you watch Jordan Spieth or some of the other men players, most of them are doing some sort of takeaway thing. I don't know if that's a pre-shot routine or not. Some are going like this, like this. He's going like that. I mean, I know he's trying to create like a club path for himself that works, but it may be part of his pre-shot routine. Lydia Ko, she's got something like this. And then she lets it go. They're all pre-shot routines to help them get on track. And you have to develop one for yourself. Nobody's going to tell you what it is. You have to do it for you. It's your pre-shot routine. And don't let anybody bother you about it. Whatever your pre-shot routine is, do it. And hit solid shots from there to the first tee. Again, make it simple. Make it simple. Pick your line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And then, boom. Next time you watch a tournament with pros, see their pre-shot routine. I remember Nick Faldo telling a story about winning the Masters. He had to hit a good putt. He had to lag it, I think. He had to lag it. And he was having a mental scare, say. I don't think he was having a meltdown, but he had a scare. And all he did was take his putter and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is a guy that's just about ready to win the Masters again. And he's on the green, not thinking a line, not thinking a ball. He's going 1, 2, 1, 2. Then he hit it 1, 2. And he hit a tremendous putt. So everybody has something. Remember back to that episode about, do people want to look at the ball? Well, counting out your pre-shot routine in your head as you shoot, get you mind off the ball, get you mind off of hitting. You're doing a dance. It's a dance. It's a waltz. Maybe the bossa nova. I don't know what you're doing, but as long as you're not, concentrating too much on the ball, you're going to be okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't hit him any better than that. Pre-shot routine. So, time to go. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for all the outpouring of support. You're making my day. I went from sitting on my couch not knowing what to do with myself to feeling very productive. And I want to thank you for that. So until next time, the Forgotten Golfer says, I'll see you on the course. And when I do, I know you'll be hitting them well. Take care.